Okay, guys, thanks for joining us here in the charts. You tune into the Crypto Flight Edition. Fellow passengers stopping in. We have some interesting details on the BTT USD. This is a cryptocurrency. It's below a penny. So what I want to do is, we made a recent video. I'm going to explain what's going on to see if we can understand a potential direction. So if you're new here, welcome. If you're loyal subscribers, welcome back. Let's see what we have here. Yeah, let's not waste time. Let's dive right into the charts here, shall we? All right, so today's March the 20th, 2021, and the current price, remember, it's less than a penny, guys, so it's 0.0029. It's up approximately 2.23% for the day. Okay, it's up 23% for the day. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It looks like, yeah, some explosions have happened in this market. Let's pull up the higher time frames for visibility purposes. All right, so look at that. All right, so here's the original line that we came up with. Right there. All right, so it's all the way down here. Remember, guys, less than a penny is like 0.0009. Okay, I think we posted the video. Here's a video that we posted. So this is kind of an update. March the 2nd, 2021 says BTT crypto will break out very soon. You can see obviously on the screen there was at 0.0011 at the time. It has gone up significantly. Wow, this cryptocurrency has literally exploded, right? It's gone up a total of, measuring all the way up to the wick, is like 250% to the upside. Now, I actually wanted to stop in because we're up against a 12-hour close and I think a daily close as well. So, I mean, keep in mind, if you're buying into this right now, I mean, just understand, I mean, of course, you have a strategy. I'm sure you did your research before you are starting to invest in any cryptocurrency or any asset for that matter. What I'm going to do on this video is just simply point out the previous level of resistance that I can identify. We'll just simply pull this line up like somewhere right about there, and that's currently at about 0.0019. Okay, so am I saying it's going to get that low? Well, that's the previous level is. My job as a interesting analysis is to just point out the the previous level of resistance, and that's all we go over on the channel. Support, resistance, and patterns, and currently the previous level of resistance can be identified at this white line here. So of course, if you're a long-term investor, if you've done your research and you'd like to understand a better entry, I'm not sure if you actually just started investing today or within a few days of this run up, just please understand that the market has gone up significantly, 250% in less than a week's time, right? So that's a pretty extreme amount of energy that has been used in the market. So typically when that takes place, the market just needs a little bit of time to at least consolidate, whether it's some sort of bullish pattern like a falling wedge, or at least sideways, right? Like some sort of sideways consolidation. It can also continue higher, but to have those healthy, sustainable moves, you definitely want at least a pause where the market has an extreme move. I'm going to consider it extreme, like 250% within a week. Yeah, you definitely want to at least have a little bit of a pause or some sort of sideways consolidating. So I just want to again point out the previous level of resistance. So if you are a long-term investor, and again, you've done your research, let's see how much of a percentage gain to the downside that would be if it were to retrace from here. It's about 30% to the downside. So just kind of keep that in mind, and I'll just give you the number that it appears on this screen here. It's again 0.00199467. That's the level down here. Remember, I'm not sure where to buy. This is actually the Bitfinex chart. So obviously you can potentially get this on Bitfinex. Again, the BTT USD pairing. So that's pretty much all I have for you, wonderful folks. So if you notice a retracement in the market down to that level, there's no need to just panic or kind of not know what's going on. I mean, it's just a previous level of resistance, and typically an uptrending market. This market is not necessarily uptrending. Let me just back out before I say that, because let's look at the weekly handle. So yeah, it's not necessarily trending. It's actually breaking out of a consolidation range, if I had to just kind of, look at this. Because again, on the previous video, we were just kind of going over some sort of, I don't even think we went over some sort of curvature formation. But if we kind of look here, you'll notice there's like some sort of inverted dome formation pattern that it's I can't say official, that it appears to be breaking out of right now. So this is really good in terms of the market consolidating within a pattern. Remember, that's all we look for: support, resistance, and patterns. It's potentially officially breaking out right now. Just has to respect the previous level of resistance to continue this trajectory to the upside, of this explosion to the upside rather. Okay, so you have the level of the previous level of resistance. You have this kind of brief bird's eye view of the potential area of consolidation. Let's do a really quick measurement of that. 651 days, assuming that the cryptocurrency stays above 0.0015. Yeah, that would be the previous level of resistance from the breakout of the curvature formation that we just kind of briefly went over. So you have that information as well, and you should be ready to go with some useful levels, hopefully. Let me know what you thought down in the comment section, as is this useful for you, or if these levels are interesting to you if you were to enter this market, if you haven't already. Okay, so but again, I'm mainly focused on the 12-hour candles, and it appears on the 12-hour that there may be a slight retracement here over the next 48 to 72 hours. Don't be surprised if the buyers actually push the price all the way back up to 0.0033, that level. Remember, what's going on is there's buyers and sellers in the market, and what the buyers are obligated to do is clear all the sell orders overhead, whether the market is going to retrace or not. And of course, the sellers are obligated. Did I say that right? The buyers are obligated to clear the sellers overhead. I know this sounds kind of confusing, guys. Remember, I'm just telling the story behind price action. The buyers are obligated to clear all the sellers overhead, and of course protect the lower levels, the level that I just gave you at about 0.0019 as a worst case scenario in terms of keeping this overall momentum going. If it retraces there, that's perfectly fine. And of course, the seller's obligation is to kind of just stop the buyers from continuing to push this price up so significantly, and just kind of tear through all of their foundational structure that they made, and just kind of push the price down. So essentially, I just want everyone to understand that when you're looking at price action, again, I'm assuming that most of you are, you guys are technical, and you're just trying to understand like price action or candlesticks. That's all you have to focus on. That's all I focus on, is buyers and sellers in the market, and just kind of fix your brain to think about, okay, what's the buyer's obligation and what is the seller's obligation? And when you find the previous level of resistance, that would be the obligation for the buyers to protect that level, right? To continue the overall trajectory, and vice versa. If the market is going down, the previous level of support, when it's a compromise to the downside, the sellers are obligated to protect that level and to keep the buyers from below that level if the market is going down. Hopefully that makes sense. I just want to kind of put a little piece of somewhat of education for my new technical guys. Remember, I don't do technical information. I just do interesting analysis now. Okay, we kind of switched on the channel. So that's all I have. Hopefully this was useful. Again, guys, execute your strategies out there before you enter these markets. And that's all I have for you wonderful folks. So before you go, if you're new, we also cover the traditional markets. If you're into that, if you're into stocks, we'd love for you to join us here. So subscribe, hit the bell. We'll send you that information when it's available. And we covered everything, guys. Hopefully you're doing well. Take care of yourselves, protect your portfolios, execute your strategies. We're going to talk soon. Bye for now.